Hey Capricorn, welcome back. I'm here with your weekly reading for July 8th through the 16th. I do know the card says July 7th through the 15th or something, but I'm just using those. I made them the other day and I was trying to get all 12 of the signs done. Should have known better, but so yeah, this is your weekly for the 8th through the 16th. Reminder, this is general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I do have your oracle cards pulled, so we'll get into those in a minute. We'll do your general, and then we'll do your love, looking at you and the person that you're dealing with, and then we're going to do an advice spread that I have some new cards for. This is the Tarot of Dreams. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous deck, and it's been giving some really, really good advice, I feel like. I was able to get that deck with some unexpected and much appreciated donations to the channel, so thank you guys very, very much. Also, if you'd like to be notified of your future readings, like and comment to the channel, or like and subscribe to the channel. You should be notified. All right, enough talking. Let's get into it. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Heighten your vitality. Interesting. Scarab Beetle, magic works through you. And then we have New Moon in Gemini, communication is key. So with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you're choosing or not wanting to work on something. It'll be interesting to see what comes out in the rest of your spreads, but for the most part, like, this is, like, when I see this card, I kind of hear, raise your vibe, raise your vibration. So I feel like that's what you're doing. But it's funny, it's like you're not putting the work into it, and I don't mean this in a bad way. I almost feel like you're here with a Scarab Beetle, magic works through you, and so it's like, maybe you've been trying to manifest or use the law of attraction before, and you did all the steps and you were working really, really hard on it. In typical earth sign fashion, you were putting in the work and you were working really, really hard on it. And I feel like it was like you were working too hard on it. Like you were focused too hard on it. So it's kind of more of like a, you're working on it, but not working on it, if that makes sense. Like you're going to just kind of like set it and forget it type of thing, which is a key component in the law of attraction. Just kind of setting an intention and then, just kind of acting as if, but not worrying about it. That's the hard part. And so I feel like that's why this card is coming up, Maybe you've already put the work in to raise your vibration, or, you are working on raising your vibration, but you are like, kind of more like, I don't have to put all of this work into it. I don't have to work so hard because, the magic is running through me. I have the ability to do this, so I don't have to work nonstop to get this to happen for me. Another thing is that for this week, communication is going to be key for you, whether that's with the universe or being honest with yourself. I'm getting a very kind of like magical type of vibe from here. So I say magical, but like I'm talking about the law of attraction and all of that type of thing. So, kind of like spiritual, I guess would be a better word, but just make sure that you're being honest with yourself, and you're kind of being honest with the universe or whatever it is you're working with, whoever it is you're working with. You're being open and making sure that communication is clear, like you're not sending mixed signals as well. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. We'll see what the rest of your spread has, because I'm kind of interested to see why the Eight of Pentacles came out. All right. I do see the Magician here. So definitely might be trying to manifest something. All right. Capricorn, July 8th through the 16th. Capricorn, July 8th through the 16th. What is Capricorn's focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome for the week ahead? Please and thank you. Okay. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. And the Page of Wands here as your overall energy. I'm seeing that you're, you know, this is you've been kind of renewed. You have some new passion. With the Phoenix coming up, it's like, with this page, it's like he's had some issues, had some problems, but you know what? He may have been down, but now he's he's getting his mojo back, all right? He's getting his motivation, his power, his energy back. And so I feel like that's kind of what's happening for you. So far, these cards are looking really, really good. Very, very bright, which is good because a few of the other signs I've done so far, they were very, very dark. I'm talking about just the coloring, because I mean, like, look at these cards. You know, they're pretty bright, you know. So with the Two of Pentacles here, though, your focus is finding balance. You may be working on making a decision about something, but really, when I see the Two of Pentacles, yes, there may be a choice that you need to make, but I really see it more like, you know, just a juggling act, balancing everything, balancing, maybe choosing to cut out the things that you can't balance, you know, because you need things to be orderly. But from this side of the card, I mean, not that it looks very bad on either side, but, you know, it's like the people are kind of watching him. People are kind of watching him. He's kind of putting on a show a little bit. Not showing off, but, you know, and everything's balanced. So I feel like you're obtaining that balance, or getting the balance that you've been looking for. Let's see. Could be in a job too. Oh, yeah. So we have the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse. Definitely could be about money. You know, you've been waiting on your money to be balanced. It's for things to be even, and, you know, not having to be so difficult. And, you know, you're not having to wait anymore, okay? You've put in the work. You did the observing, the assessing, you know, waiting. You were waiting to see your crops come in. And it's looking like all of that hard work has paid off. That could be another reason why you're not putting in the work anymore. You've put in the work. You know, you've already put in the work. You know, things are pretty good right now. You know, so you're not having to work so hard. Maybe all of that manifesting and law of attraction paid off for you, and you're finally like at a place where you're like, I can juggle this, I can balance this, you know, things are good, money's not bad, you know, money actually might be great. So fantastic. Here we have in your obstacle, though, the Eight of Swords. So you're still having something that you feel stuck and trapped by. So there's still something that you need to work on. You know, you're still feeling trapped by something. Maybe the clarifier will help us. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Very interesting. Look at that. Two of Pentacles. But you're feeling trapped. That's interesting. So your focus is also kind of your obstacle. Like you're finding this balance. You know, you found this balance. You're not waiting on finding this balance anymore. You found it. but you're still feeling trapped, you're still feeling stuck. What I really kind of feel like it is that you've been in this mentality where, you know, you've been trying to get here, you've been trying to be, you know, get this balance, not have to work so hard. And so like you're here and you don't even see it because you're still stuck in your old mindset where, when am I going to be balanced? When is things going to be okay? The answer is right now. You're fine. You're doing good. You're on the road. There's no more waiting. There's no more waiting. Things are balanced. I feel like if you would take your blinders off, you know, take the blindfold off, you would see that things are fine, that all of the work that you did put in paid off. It's like you're there and you don't even know it, Capricorn. I mean, that's kind of a good thing. I'd rather you know, be there and not know it than not be there and think you are, if that makes sense. Okay, your advice, 3 of Cups. It's time to celebrate, Capricorn. It's time to celebrate. Go out, have some fun, let loose. You found this balance. Your money is good. You've put in the work. You don't have to wait anymore, okay? Things are balanced, okay? Also, this is the Sagittarius card, and it's talking about patience, balance, harmony. Things are good. Go out, okay? Go out, have some fun. You know, you have this Capricorn. Stop worrying so much. Stop worrying, okay? Things are good. Things are good, all right? Go celebrate. This is your advice. Go out, have fun. Go hang out with your friends. You know, keep it balanced, okay? This whole spread is just talking about balance. Keep it balanced, okay? Don't throw all the work that you've done out the window. You know, don't go blow everything you've done, but go out and celebrate and have some fun. Because something new is wanting to come in. Look at that. This is your most likely outcome. Ace of Wands. Something new is wanting to come in. And it's going to come in fast. It's going to kind of come in like a bolt of lightning. So it may be a good idea. You know, it might be from this going out and having fun, you know, keeping it balanced. You know, don't go out and go crazy and undo all the work that you've done. But, you know, go out because something new is wanting to come in. Something new is definitely wanting to come in. And I'm definitely not, I mean, so whatever's new that is wanting to come in, it could be a new job, it could be a new love. Someone new might be wanting to come in, but for the most part, your general spread here, I feel like has been mostly about your money, your finances, or, you know, you getting to a balanced place, you getting to a happy place, you getting to a healthy place. All right, let's see. What's this Ace of Wands? What's wanting to come in for Capricorn? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, there may be another earth sign coming in. But really, I just, you know, if it's not someone wanting to come in, it's just you realizing that you have made it. That you are, you know, you are stable, you are grounded, you have found that balance that you've wanted to, and so you get to kind of move forward knowing that you have that. Another thing is that, you know, so this may be someone coming in, this may be a love relationship thing that comes in. It's going to be very slow moving, but it's going to be very grounded and very practical. Just have to throw that out there, but my gosh, happy for you guys, Capricorn. I like it. I like it. All right, Capricorn. I'm probably going to name this video like you've made it. Like, take the blinders off. Take the blindfold off. You're there. That's probably what I'm going to name it. Because that was, I haven't had given a reading that positive, it seems like, in a while. So, all right, what is Capricorn's overall energy and love for the week ahead? Knight of Pentacles. You're not really interested in taking any action on love. That's interesting. All right. What about the person Capricorn is dealing with? What about the person Capricorn is dealing with? The Empress in reverse. So someone's feeling like there's no growth here. Let's see, because you're not wanting to take action. So this may be someone from the past. You're not wanting to move towards or take action towards someone, and they're feeling like there's no growth or anything here. So, but it's like you can't walk away. Someone can't walk away. They're trying to, but they can't. It's like they keep getting pulled back in. So let's see. 4 of Swords, yeah. 7 of Cups in the reverse. 7 of Wands. 6 of Wands, interesting. 5 of Wands. And the 10 of Swords. I feel like this may be someone from the past. Because here you have a period of rest. You just kind of you retreated. Okay, you're like, you know what? I'm just going to go do my own thing. Sorry. Do my own thing, rest, retreat, because this has just taken its toll on me. And it's like you are narrowing down your options. Or you're coming back to reality about the situation, okay? Maybe you're just seeing things for what they are, okay? If you're not really kind of narrowing down options, you're just seeing things clearly. You're coming back to reality, and you're being very practical about the situation. And boy, do you have your guard up. You have your guard up with the 7 of Wands. But I don't feel like you're attacking anybody. In fact, you are just defending yourself. In fact, I feel like they may be the ones that kind of attack you a little bit with the 5 of Wands showing up on their side. They're kind of into the fight. And what I feel here is like they fight because they just want to be right. Okay, they have to be right. You know, they just have to be right. Okay, and they're going to fight no matter how petty it is, no matter how silly it is. You know, they have to be right, and they are going to fight like to the death for it, sort of. And but here they have the 10 of Swords coming up at the end, and so I feel like all of this pettiness and this, I feel like it's biting them in the butt. Okay, I feel like this is kind of like they finally do get tired of the fighting, and you know, I feel like here they kind of realize too late the damage that's been done. I feel like there's some damage that can't be undone from this fighting and squabbling, and you know, I feel like this showing up on your side is you just kind of battling that, because it goes 7, 6, 5, like literally that's how it came out. And I feel like you were just, you know, even how they look here, it's kind of looking like, you know, the arrows are coming that way. But the 10 of Swords, I feel like they kind of give up on the situation too. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, 4 of Cups, and the King of Swords. The Star, King of Cups, Strength in the reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune is here, so in the reverse, so it's kind of showing that, you know, things aren't really working out here. You're not really going to be putting any work or effort into this because it's just not meant to be. The 4 of Cups here again, you know, I feel like here it's like they may have come back with an offer. Okay, so you know what? I feel like this has kind of been the recent past, the up here, the fighting, the back and forth, and so it ended like you came back to reality, and maybe you broke things off with them, and you know, they felt betrayed, but I mean, that's not really what happened. And I feel like this is kind of what's happening. They, you know, kind of more like now or what they're thinking about. I feel like they may come to you with an offer. I feel like they may actually come to you with a love offer, because here, this is on your side, the Four of Cups and the King of Cups over there. So they have got their emotions in check, okay? The King of Cups here, but you're the King of Swords here, and you're like, you know what? I just, you know, I can't see how this would work. It's definitely head over heart here. You know, you're very honest in your communication. Communication is key. And that's why you kind of have this King of Swords. You're like, you know what? It's just, I just don't think it's going to happen. You know, you're very honest about it, but I don't see you really taking it because you do, or accepting it because you do have the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse. However, it could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, or a Leo. But, you know, something happened. Maybe they got their emotions in check, and they kind of got a whole, you know, a grasp on everything, and at least their emotions are in balance. They have hope again. They are wanting to renew this. They're wanting to start again, I feel like. But their strength here, I mean, is in the reverse, okay? So they may not be, okay, they may be appearing a whole lot stronger and a whole lot sturdier and balanced than they actually are, okay? Like this is how they're appearing, you know, like very strong, got their stuff together, you know, like a king, you know, their emotions are together, but under the surface, I feel like their strength, though, isn't there yet. Not there yet. So I mean, with the Five of Swords here also coming, you know, that flipped out in the reverse, I feel like it's them wanting to come back. So let's pull some advice. So, Capricorn, what advice do we have for my Capricorns? This tarot deck is a bit bigger than my other ones, but I still love it. All right, Capricorn. One more shuffle. Advice. All right, what advice do we have for my Capricorns? July 8th through the 16th. And the advice is for love, it's for general, it's whatever it speaks to you. So take it and apply it to whatever part you want to. All right, the Palace of Swords. So this is a new card. Well, it's a card that's specific to this deck where it has a palace for each of the elements, pentacles, swords. So when I see the palace here, I see it's more of the home life, okay? But here we have the Palace of Swords. So, you know, it's talking about communication. Communication being key, you know, came up. But I feel like you need to, they also think about your thoughts, the Palace of Swords. So maybe stop living in your head so much, okay? I feel like there's been a lot of living in your head lately. Yeah, lot of living in your head. King of Swords coming up again. You did have the Magician here too, okay? So, I love these cards. They're so different. I love them. All right. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. Lots of swords coming out. Oh. Faith. And the Nine of Wands. Okay. Faith, which I think is the Hierophant. It came up in the reverse, and then we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so like I said, you're living a lot in your head, okay? I feel like you're overthinking, okay? It's okay. Walk the line here, because you do have the King of Swords here too, and the Ace of Swords. All right, so yes, it's wise and smart to be open with your communication. Yes, it's wise and smart to be very logical and think things through rather than making rash decisions. But you also have the Magician here, right here, okay? That's in the upright. You are manifesting. Remember, at the very beginning of the spread, I'm like, I'm getting a very magical-y feel to this. So you are manifesting right now, okay? But I'm also feeling here like you need to find this good balance between being logical and thinking versus living in your head. Don't live in your head, okay? You know, and you know, just trusting your gut, trusting the universe, trusting the signs. I feel like you need to find that balance, okay? So something new, you know, it's time to open up some new communication, to have some new thoughts possibly, or new ideas about things, all right? With the Ace of Swords, lots of air in your, lots of swords just in general in your reading. Now's not the time. Okay, with the faith here, okay, there's a few things I'm getting from this. The first thing, now is not the time to commit to anything new, okay? It's okay to start something new. It's okay to have new communication. Don't commit to it like just all at once. Make sure, you know, give it time. Plus it's Mercury retrograde, so like really big commitments shouldn't really be made now. Or, you know, think outside of the box. Don't be so traditional. Have new ideas, new creative ideas outside of the box. You know, not the typical traditional type of thoughts. And do keep your guard up a little bit. Especially while you go through this, and if you're dealing with someone wanting to come back, make sure you have your guard up. That doesn't mean, you know, you have to be aggressive. Sorry, there's like a something. Doesn't mean you have to be like aggressive or, you know, mean or fighting. You know, you just kind of have your guard up and kind of stick with it too. You know, be like, you know what, this is what I said. You know, I said my truth. I spoke my truth. You know, and I'm standing by it. You know, you can't change my mind, so don't even try, because you're going to be wasting your energy. But yeah, I mean, overall, Capricorn, there's good things here. Yeah, the thing from the past kind of, it's messy, but it's Mercury retrograde, so that's the time for this stuff to come back. All right, I hope you found something that will help you through the week ahead here, and I will see you next time.